this life. Ooh, she's a lot like you.
In the midst of all the fiscal cliff frustration, there's actually a silver lining. If your New Year's resolution is to purchase a house, you may be in luck. The on-again, off-again deal is pushing mortgage rates even lower. The average 30-year fixed rate stands at 3.35%. That's according to Freddie Mac. That may not be the bottom. With me now is Team Investments President and Founder Tanya Marchiol, and we appreciate your being here on a holiday evening. Let me ask you very quickly, why would the fiscal cliff negotiations push mortgage rates down? I thought that was the Federal Reserve and all the money they're pumping into this economy.
Well, if they do not come to some kind of conclusion and get us over this cliff, the rates will stay down because people need to borrow. I read a thing today that said it is lower. Your payment is lower to purchase a home today for $275,000 with 5% down than it was in 1987 purchasing a home for $170,000.
But are you actually seeing a correlation between the fiscal cliff and this chaos that we've been reporting on for several months and the drop in mortgage rates different than the way the Federal Reserve drives down interest rates?
Well, they're going to keep the mortgage rates low as an incentive for buyers, period. But we are going to see them tick up a little bit towards the middle and end of 2013 because they have to be able to let people borrow again. And borrowing requirements are so tough right now. There's just a lot of people out there that can't borrow. So rates will tick up a little bit and requirements will go down a little bit.
So are you worried, though? I mean, this chaos in Congress over taxes, we still don't know exactly what the tax impact is going to be going forward. We don't know what kind of cuts there are going to be, if any, going forward. I mean, all of this could cause the economy to stall, which would be a disaster for the housing market, barely recovering. I know some people say that it is recovering well, but IHS just put out a brief the other day, a note saying, don't pop the champagne corks yet on at least housing.
I do agree with them a little bit. Where the fiscal cliff is a little bit scary for housing is the 2007 Debt Forgiveness Act. If they do not extend that, people will just foreclose. Where short sales, even the banks have got in on the short sale programs because they realize that they make more money when they short sale. And people have better end results when they short sale. But if that doesn't happen and they don't come to a conclusion, people will just foreclose because at least they don't bear the burden of the tax situation that you do when you short sale without that debt forgiveness.
Very quickly, not buying, but if I'm thinking of selling, should I sell now? I've always heard you don't sell during the holidays. You wait till the spring when people want to buy a house, near a school and get the kids ready. Is now a bad time to do that, or should you put the apartment or the house on the market?
Holidays are always a great time to buy. That is the biggest myth. You have to realize that you have serious. Well, you have serious buyers out there. So if you're selling, you have serious people walking through their house. They may need to get their kids into a certain school district, or they may need to change jobs before the beginning of the year. And sellers may be selling to avert that tax implication. So there's a lot of reasons to buy and sell during the holidays. And just on an emotional buy, people are more emotional during the holidays. So you get what you want price-wise as a seller.
All right, Tanya Marchiol, we appreciate your being here on a holiday, and we wish you all the best, especially in Phoenix. I know the housing market there actually has turned around, and that people there are very optimistic about that. Have a great 2013.
Happy New Year, Adam.
Thank you. A high-stakes meeting between GOP senators is now over. We're going to get the latest on where things stand. When you look over that fiscal cliff, don't look down. It is a far drop. Because at the end of the day, it's all about money.